Hey guys, what's up? It's Deprimido. Welcome back to the channel. Today I am here in FL Studio and we're going to be making like a 21 Savage type beat from Savage Mode 2. So 21 Savage by Metro Boomin. And yeah, so let's get into it. We're going to start off just putting a pattern into the playlist, stretch that to 8 bars, and put it on song mode. And then we're going to start off with just a piano. And I'm probably going to go with this forefront piano module to start because it's kind of dark. And so yeah, we're just going to be laying out some dark melodies, layer it with strings probably, and then add some trap drums and arrange it, and that'll probably be about it. So I'm going to do F harmonic minor as my scale, and we're already in that. So let's get started. And I'm going to set this tempo to, let's say, 152 BPM. Usually you want these beats to be in the ranges of about 145 to 155. And we're going to stretch that note right there, and then just press Control L to stretch them all. We can stretch these ones farther. Get rid of all of that. Alright, that sounds pretty cool. I'm going to get some strings going really quick. I'm going to try out something that doesn't use a whole lot of CPU because I'm recording. So probably BBC Symphony Orchestra. This is a free VST. It's by Spitfire Audio. It's not technically free, but you can just fill out a survey and then they'll send it to you for free within like 2 weeks or something. So yeah, you should definitely hop on that. It's really cool. And it's just a great VST. It's very simple and clean. It's just the full symphony orchestra, so you've got, harp and celeste and stuff, other percussive stuff. And you've got trumpets and flutes and piccolos, a bunch of strings and horns and stuff like that. So it's really cool. I'm going to get some of the strings. I'm going to go with violins 1, and we'll just go with standard long. And not getting any sound. I need to find the correct range. Okay, let's stretch that right there. Press Control L to legato it. Alright, that sounds good. I'm going to go with that. Next, I'm just going to get some drums going. So I'm going to go to this Life of Pierre kit, and I will start off with a hi-hat. Start with a two-step. I'm going to stretch those out, and then I'm going to press Alt-U to do that, to cut them up, and then we'll just do that. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Let's see. I'm going to do it on this one. There we go. Sounds good. We're going to stretch that to right there, and then press Control B to double it all over. Just going to click these claps in real quick right here, and double that over. And then I'm going to use the spins 808. So I'm going to come here. I'm going to copy all these root notes and then put it in the piano roll for the spins 808, and then just chop it up. So we're going to use the cut tool. Gotta make sure that this cuts itself like that. Then we can do probably a similar pattern. Okay, and then we just got to listen to this whole thing to make sure that the two different patterns flow together. Alright, I'm actually just going to delete this and then double the first pattern over so that it just has the same flow, the same bounce. And this sounds horrible right now, but once we start mixing it, it'll get a lot better. Then let's layer this with a kick. I'm going to go to this Nate the Producer Beats Legacy Kit. That's a nice kick. We're going to go with that. And let's put it right there. Take the spins 808 and copy it to there, and then press Alt-K right here. And that just puts them all on the same note, and then press Shift-D, and that shortens them. I think I want to clip this kick just a little bit. Yeah, that sounds great. That's super hard. All right. Next, I'm gonna get a few open hats. So we'll go right here. Sounds good. Throw on one. that's what we're going to do with that. I don't think it needs any rims or anything. I might do a shaker. Actually, I think this might be cool. I'm going to come in here, I'm going to reverse the sample. Alright, that sounds good. It's nice and bouncy. The drums are hitting hard. Melody's cool. So now I'm going to throw all of this into the mixer. And we're just going to come over here. The way that I like to mix my beats is I just go through each sound individually, see if it needs any effects, and then after that I just level it and do the panning. Try a little bit of chorus. Not that much. Sorry about the clipping right there. I'll probably just turn this master down so that there's no clipping in the video. Sorry if there has been already. Let's see. This probably doesn't need anything. Yeah, I think that's probably good. Put a little bit of reverb on this. Sounds pretty good. Keep that nice and tight. Might try an EQ on this. I'm gonna duck out the lows just a bit. And then I'll probably do the same at the highs. Sounds pretty good. Just a little bit of a cleaner sound. Sounds pretty good. I might throw Camel Crusher on this and just use British Clean. Sounds good. Sounds good. Might try a little reverb on this. Sounds cool. Alright, so now I'm just going to start leveling it. For this I like to put it in mono and start with the kick. I'm going to give everything some headroom. Put it down to about there. And the kick is super loud, so or it's peaking really high, but it's not too loud. So I'm going to put some Fruity Blood Overdrive on it, and we're going to turn the preamp up. About there. Then I'm going to turn it off, come check the original dB. It's like right between -9 and -6. And it's actually hitting lower with the Fruity Blood Overdrive. That's very strange. But I think I actually like it better without the Fruity Blood Overdrive. So we're just going to leave it like that. I actually want this to have a little bit more reverb. Kind of unorthodox, but I think it sounds cool. Alright, that all sounds good. So we're going to come in here, split this by channel, get rid of all of that, and then throw it onto the playlist. Stretch each clip to the full length, and then we're just going to bring this block out like that. And we can pull it out of mono now to check the mix. That sounds good. So yeah, let's get to arranging this. Quick arrangement tip. When you're doing your hooks, you might want to try just putting, for the first half of the hook, just put the first kick and then cut off the rest of them. And that way you still get the original punch, so it still drops hard. But then when you get here, the second bar hits hard too, and it gives it just a little bit of difference, you know? I usually like to put the master volume on my tracks just a little bit below 60 dB, negative 60 dB. That usually sounds pretty good. Just like that. Alright, that sounds cool. Just leaving it unresolved like that. So that's probably going to be pretty much the whole thing. What in the world? I clicked the wrong thing. Alright, I'm just going to add my tag. Then I'm going to check the transitions and make sure that they drop hard enough. And then that'll probably be about it. I'm going to put this on auto and click 2 bars. Deprimido make this slap so hard. Deprimido make this slap so hard. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna come in here and maybe do some cuts. Might try a riser right there, and I know which riser I want to use. It's one of my favorite risers. It always sounds good. Yeah, so quick arrangement tip. I usually just like to have all of my hooks exactly the same. But then when you're transitioning from hooks to verses and verses to hooks, make sure that you check those transitions just to make sure that they drop hard enough and it's obvious that it's a transition so that the rapper knows either to go into the verse or the hook instead of just continuing whatever they were doing. But yeah, that's going to be the whole beat. Please let me know if you like this one. If you do, please leave a like and a comment and subscribe, and I'll talk to you all in the next video.